men's women's crew at the head of the fish in Saratoga, men finishing 5th out of 19, the women finishing 4th out of 20. Good performances by the varsities. And quickie in golf, competing in the New Englands, which was shortened to 1 round. A surprise top finisher, freshman Angus McLean for the Cardinals, shooting an 82, which was tied for 62nd out of 171. Good job by him, and Paul Andrick right behind with an 83. That's getting you quickly caught up. I'm in time.
All right, and our football team isn't the only one who can execute a 2-minute drill. Brian showing that he can limit it to 2 minutes. So Brian, back to women's soccer. It's something that's become a trend for our Wesleyan women, an 8 seed and upsetting a number 1 seed. Tell us about that.
An absolutely phenomenal effort by the Cardinals, who went up basically with no fear against the Panthers. Panthers ranked 11th in the country, had given up 4 goals all year in 14 games. Wesleyan had one of those goals, and we were the first team to score against Middlebury this season. Went up, scored in the first 3.5 minutes. I guess it was like 3:45 as well. Clements got the opening goal, which proved to be the game winner. She did the same thing against Trinity in the regular season finale. And Laura Karash added a goal with about 9 minutes left to give the Cardinals a 2-0 cushion. Wesleyan outshot substantially, 22-4. But again, it's not the quantity, it's the quality. And Laura and Isabel had solid goal opportunities, took advantage. And Wesleyan got good goaltending, both from Jess Tolman in the first half and Rachel Hilbert in the second half, as Coach Ava Meredith has gone with this half-and-half situation with her goalies, who she's both confident can do the job. And they combined for actually 2 shutouts, the one against Middlebury and prior to that against Trinity, winning both those games 2-0. Yes, 3rd time in the last 3 years a Wesleyan squad has risen from the 8th seed to upset a top seed. Men's lacrosse did it in 2010 against Conn College, and the men's ice hockey team did it against Hamilton in 2011. So we're starting a pattern of being the giant beaters.
Mm-hmm. And what is the prospects for them this upcoming weekend? Where will they be playing and who?
Well, they are going up against the hosts now, as everyone expected to be traveling to Middlebury. It's going to be at Williams, the number 2 seed, and that's who the Cardinals will draw as well. I know I've been talking to Coach Meredith about this, and she's not happy that I'm promoting the fact that Wesleyan is 0-29-2 in the last 31 meetings against the Eves in women's soccer. Last win coming in 1982. But as far as I'm concerned, that's impetus. We were 0-14-4 against Middlebury going into the NESCAC first round. So this team, I think, just needs to go in fearlessly and attack Williams. We lost 3-1 during the regular season. We're going in with nothing to lose. No one expects us to do that well. They didn't expect us to do that well against Middlebury. And I think this team has gelled. I think Coach Meredith has made some positional adjustments, having Carrie Doyle more in the backfield, which with her speed and strength of foot is helping the team. I think they can get the job done. It's going to be a cool day, but a clear day, and hopefully they'll come away with something they haven't done in a long time.
Yeah. And on the men's side, we had a worrisome score at halftime, looking very familiar to last year's performance by our men, but they turned it around in the second half. What were some of the plays in that one?
That's true. The seniors are coming on when they needed to in Rory O'Neill and Walter Rodriguez. Both had strong games against Trinity to bring the Cardinals a 2-1 victory there. Walter scoring actually contributing to Rory O'Neill's game winner at Trinity, and then facing Trinity again in the NESCAC tournament. Rory getting the tying goal after Trinity scored to have a 1-0 halftime lead, and then Walter Rodriguez scoring the game-winning goal in the 86th minute to put the Cardinals over the top. This is the kind of production the team needs to get out of that senior group. And you know, Rory had come into the last 3 or 4 games prior to the Amherst game with only 2 goals in the season, and both of those were penalty kicks against Springfield, a team Wesleyan defeated 4-0. So this was the time for the seniors to rise. So Rory gets the tying goal against Amherst, and the team comes out with a tie against the second-ranked team, undefeated team in the country, and then beats Trinity twice, which is just what you need going into this style of tournament play. It's going to be very close. It's the top 4 seeds. Williams and Amherst probably have locked up NCAA bids. It's up to Wesleyan and Tufts to battle maybe for one at-large out of the NESCAC. Maybe they could both get at-larges, we're not sure. But this is the time, and goalie Adam Purdy hasn't had a shutout for a little while now. It would be nice. He's had 7 on the year, 8 for the team. This would be an amazing opportunity to put Amherst down with a shutout victory.
All right, perfect. And we'll look for our men's and women's soccer teams to continue their success this weekend. It's been it for Brian's Blitz, and